Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Yeah, so I got my braces. Oh guys, please pardon me. I'm just so excited about this braces thing. So if this is your first time, thank you for coming. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back. Please like, share, subscribe, and let's roll together. This is the nurse CEO. Okay guys, so a few people have reached out to me asking me to recommend where they can get their braces, whether in a private or in a public hospital. So the private and the public hospitals have their own pros and cons. So I'll start with the private hospital, the private practice. The private practice is usually way more expensive, but they give you the care and the service that you paid for. Then the government hospital or the public hospital, they are cheaper, but the service you get is like the service you get in most government institutions. Like, it's not so, they are just offering you service like they are doing you a favor, not even because you paid for it. Because the experience I'm getting from here, if I'm to rate the experience over 10, I'll give them a 5. Because they just attend to you like they're doing you a favor. They're not even attending to you like you paid for this service that they are rendering. And the guy, the doctor that does the thing, in fact, I don't even want to talk about him because the guy, they behave one kind. That's just all I can say. They behave one kind. So yeah, so basically that's just it. So my recommendation is there are different types of braces, and depending on the type, it will determine the cost. The most expensive kind of braces is the Invisalign braces. I would insert a picture here so that you see the Invisalign braces. And then there is just like this metal one, there is the plastic braces. That one too is quite expensive because it's not very obvious. And then there's this metal braces that I have, this type that I have one, which is like the cheapest, even though it's not so cheap, because I paid almost 500,000 naira to get. I paid almost to get this. I'm paying almost 500,000 naira, so it's not even so cheap. So depending on the braces you're getting, it will determine the cost. Like I said, the Invisalign is the most expensive, but it's in such a way that you will really not people will really not notice that you have braces on. So guys, like I said, the Invisalign is the most expensive, then the clear brackets, and then the metal brackets. So it really depends on the one you can afford. The Invisalign and the clear brackets are the one that are less noticeable or less visible, and I think that results to why the price is on the high side. And the metal one, like the one I have, is very visible, so I think that's why it's the cheapest. So my recommendation, if you can afford it, go to a private practice, but you also need to do your research, because some private practice will offer you poor service. So you need to do your research so that if you're paying that much money, you're getting the service that you're paying for. But if you're like me, that can't afford to go to a private practice, and you still really need to have your to get your braces, then you can consider going to a government hospital. Like I said earlier, I'm using the University of Abuja Teaching Hospital. I'm not very happy with the service because they treat you like they're doing you a favor. The man that is doing that work, the man, they one kind. I don't even want to talk about him, but they treat you like they're doing you a favor. So, and that's like how most government um, offices do. So it's not just peculiar to them. So if you can afford it for the comfort and for the service, please go to a private practice. But if you cannot afford a private practice, then you can decide to go to a government hospital. So that is my recommendation. And yeah, the Invisalign, you can get it because it's less visible um, if you can afford it. But just ask the orthodontist to tell you the pros and cons, and it will guide you to make an informed decision. So guys, thank you for sticking around up until this time. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Let's roll together. Also comment. And until I see you in my next video. Bye.